Hello, people. Just want to talk about Red Dead Redemption 2, and you know what's really been bugging me about Red Dead Redemption 2, right? Every time they do an update, right? They do an update for for the online games, right? And I'm going to tell you anyway. Every time they do an update for the online stuff and stuff like that, why don't why do they like let me rephrase what I'm about to say. Um, why don't they, put all the, stuff from the online game into the story game, like all these special gun skins and stuff like that, and all the different guns in the game in the online game, and drag it to the story part of the game, like they could do that, you know, like like it's just weird they don't do that, with the online game itself. No, with the story game. Every time they do updates for the game and stuff like that, for the online and all the special stuff within the online game itself, they don't put all the other stuff onto, all the clothing and all the new guns and all the new skin for the guns, like for the leather straps and stuff like that in the gun, like when you have like special leather straps for the gun and stuff like that, and all special medals and stuff like that for the guns. Why they just don't drag that onto the story part of the game? And I don't understand why Rockstar don't do that. They did it with you know with GTA 5, where they don't drag all the stuff onto the main storyline of the game, like all the like the jetpacks and stuff like that in the game itself. Like why they just don't, put it within the story game itself. Like I I just don't really understand why Rockstar don't do that. Like seriously, and like where they have like all the stuff, all the good stuff is on the online part of Rockstar games. All the good stuff is on the Rockstar side of games. Why they just can't, in their they go out of their way just to drag some of the stuff, right, and put it into the story part of the game, every time they have these big massive updates, because it's you have these updates, but and when you have these updates, when you have all these special stories and DLCs and stuff like that for the game itself, it just doesn't make sense, man. Like especially with Red Dead Online, why you can't just drag like the Navy revolver to the story game, like, and especially like all the other guns into the story part of the game, where you can go into a gun store as playing as Arthur Morgan, and this is a spoiler territory, and if no one didn't play the game, don't watch it. You and play as John Marston and actually buy the guns too from the gun store too. Why the hell you can't buy all the brand new guns from the online game into the storyline? Like why they just can't drag all the stuff onto the online game and put it into all one, Because really, it just doesn't make sense, and that's where it spoils a lot of people who don't play a lot of online games too. Maybe when PlayStation 5 comes out, they'll probably release like, Game of the Year edition for Red Dead 2, and when they do that, they probably will put all the new guns in the storyline, like the Navy revolvers, the lever action, and an elephant rifle and stuff like that. And I'm just gonna end that video on there and see it. Bye. Yeah.